Guess what? If this message found you, that means it's for you. That means that you have something very special inside of you that's screaming and dying to get out, to be shared with the world. And yet, I see you. I hear you. I know your pain. I know your suffering. I feel your fear. You're afraid. You're uncertain. You're doubtful. And yet, it is going to take the superhero version of you to overcome anything that's holding you back. You keep going to that place. You keep going to that thing that doesn't give you long-lasting relief. It doesn't leave you feeling better. It actually leaves you feeling worse. And you deserve freedom. You deserve happiness. You deserve to live the life of your dreams. But you have to believe it. You have to believe that you are worthy and that you are greater than all the things that are holding you back. All the things that are trying to destroy you. I come against all the strongholds in my life, in your life. I ask for God's hedge of protection upon you. That even though you have doubts and fears and maybe even suicidal thoughts, right here, right now, this message has found you because now is your time to break free of all that has held you back, of all the mistakes, of all the failures, of all the past. Everything that's behind you is gone. It's actually gone. All you have is now. And it takes you stepping into the now, into the conscientious state of being, the present, for you to realize that you are giving meaning and subscribing definitions to the experiences of your life. And thus you're continuing to carry it around like a backpack, to carry it around like luggage on a trip. And it's weighing you down, and it's holding you down, and it's slowing you down. It's keeping you stuck. It's time to unpack all that baggage. Don't even donate it. Imagine yourself with all these bags full of all the shit you've been through. All the hurt, all the pain, all the fear, all the failures, all the shame, all the regrets. You have put all of that as garments in bags. And I'm someone that likes to usually donate old, unused clothing. But in this scenario, you don't want to pass that to somebody else. However, you have been. The truth of the matter is you have been passing your guilt, your shame, and your pain. Because if you don't heal your pain is going to impact the lives of those that are closest to you. And that was one of the biggest breaking points in my life. Was I was so sick and tired of hurting people that I genuinely love and care for. And I couldn't figure out why. Why this vicious cycle? Why do I attract someone into my life or an opportunity, a situation that presented itself as abundant, bountiful, ideal, only to find out months or a year later that it was my pattern of emotional instability continued to self-sabotage myself, sabotage the situation, whether it was romantic or platonic or professional, I found myself perpetuating a vicious cycle. And this is in sobriety, you guys. This was in sobriety. Almost decades of sobriety. Still, all the masks gone. All the bags unpacked. Emotionally speaking, you guys. This is an emotional analogy, reference. And yet I was still self-sabotaging. I was still feeling powerless to the triggers and the emotional wounds that I was carrying down that were pent up deep, 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 deep down in the deepest, darkest part of my soul. Do you feel me? And yet, literally, subconsciously, creating patterns and habits of self-medicating behavior, of addictive behavior, saying, oh, another day, I can't face this. Time to wake and bake. Time to start drinking some alcoholic coffees to get through the day, to numb the pain, and acting as if somehow that's normal, that I should be functioning that way. And the crazy thing is there's a lot of people on the other side of this video that your life actually looks like you got your shit together. You're really good. You're really, really, really good. They say it, right? It's kind of a universal knowledge, right? Is addicts are some of the best deceivers, some of the best manipulators. We think we're looking the part so well, playing the part. And yet the only thing we're playing is ourselves. This fake, wounded actor, empty. We're empty. We're empty on the inside. Are you empty? Are you empty on the inside? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you exhausted from just waking up and having to set your mind not on positivity, not on sobriety, but set your mind on all the things you got to pretend to be and do and say in order to just survive another 24 hours? And there's some heavy shit going on in this world right now. Everyone's dealing with something. And yet we're all so many people are trying to walk around and act like it's all good. It's all good. My team won. It's all good. My politician is the best. It's all good. Right? It's all good. Let's make everything look good. Because if everything actually looked the true way it is, we're fucked. Right? Everybody's playing a bunch of games with themselves and with others. Right? And that was one of the breaking points for me. I had to tell myself, look, man, it's time to get real with myself. First and foremost, I have to stop bullshitting myself. And in doing that, I'm going to make a commitment to stop bullshitting other people. It's time to do life on life's terms. Can you do that? What does that even feel like to you when you think about it? For you to be able to just surrender and say, you know what, no more. No more. No more of the alcohol, no more of the drugs, no more of the bullshit that is just checking me out every single day, numbing me out in order to just get through another 24 hours. That's just existing. That's not living. It's existing. You're just existing. And yet, I'm someone that believes that the more challenging your life has been, hear me when I say this. If you're someone that's sitting there right now saying, man, this guy don't even know how challenging, how crazy my life is. I've heard a lot of shit. You would be surprised. I have not experienced everything in life, but my journey's been challenging. And I hear a lot of people, it's one of my gifts, you guys. That's why I put this message out there, because a lot of people feel safe to share in confidentiality. And sometimes it's not even confidentiality. They just feel safe to speak to me, the shit they're going through. And I hold it in regard of confidentiality. I don't take anything people say to me lightly, especially when they're willing to open up. But here's the thing. What does that feel like to you when you hear doing life on life's terms? That means like no escape routes. Oh shit, man, I'm really nervous. Oh shit, I'm really scared today. Oh shit, am I gonna lose everything? Am I gonna, oh man, am I gonna, all this stuff. We're so nervous, we're so anxious, we're so afraid, we're so scared. And yet, we can't even put words to all these feelings that we're feeling throughout a day. So what do? We look for the distraction. We look for the quick fix, for the instant relief. Instead of starting to sit there and validate ourselves, to really check in and say, where is this coming from? You know, and knowing that it's okay to feel this way. Your feelings are, there's nothing wrong with you to be feeling this way. For some reason, we've created this reality that somehow we have to have it perfect. We have to act as if we have control of ourselves, and we don't. That's why we're running to the things we run to, the escape routes. That's why we hit those. Because we feel that who we are by ourselves is dangerous or unsafe. We don't even trust ourselves. So to do life on life's terms means you got to start taking some risk and saying, I'm going to trust getting through this. And there's some of you that are caught on some heavy duty shit, and you're going to need some real heavy duty professional help. You're going to need a lot of wraparound support. You can't do it by yourself. You shouldn't have to feel that way. And it's sad because so many people feel alone. I think it's like 60%, 60 to 70% of adults feel alone. And this is including people in marriages and long-term relationships. Again, because we're bullshitting ourselves, and we're definitely bullshitting the people around us. I was married for 21 years, and I can guarantee you that I slept next to the same person for 21 years. And I never knew what that person was thinking or how they were feeling unless they were able to communicate it. And if they weren't able to communicate it, and I wasn't able to communicate it, ain't nothing getting communicated other than, you know, a lot of dysfunction, a lot of anger, a lot of arguments, a lot of fights. And usually that's because there's something else. We've all heard this, right? There's always something else underneath the surface. Is it really about the issue? Or is there something else going on that's triggering our insecurities, that we're defaulting to a pattern of communication that is usually confrontational, insecure, argumentative? But it's not really about the thing. It's about something else that we don't know how to express and communicate. And it's because we don't even feel safe. I could speak to men here from my own first person experiences that, you know, a lot of women want men to be more vulnerable, be more communicative, because women, you definitely have a stronger ability to communicate how you're feeling. And again, this is all societal programming. Men, we were told to suppress that shit, not to show the emotions. And I know that a lot of men can probably relate to this, is that if there has been times where you do get vulnerable, it gets thrown back in your face. It gets used against you the very next day when there's an argument. Am I right or am I right? And that creates a lot of shit, man. That just perpetuates the fact that across the line in relationships, We have yet to develop how to hold unconditional love and true safe space for people to be emotional, to heal, because this is the only way you can heal. You cannot heal by just acting stoic, acting hard, never showing your emotions. Man, it's gonna leak out. It always does, one way or another. You can't just suppress it for the rest of your life without it coming out in ways that you don't expect or are ill prepared for. And in my experience, going that route, it usually came out and caused me even more problems, more pain, and it was hurting people that I genuinely loved and cared about. I have taken extreme ownership of my life. That's what this takes. For you to really start getting some traction and some momentum and breaking through some of the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical and financial barriers in your life, you need to take extreme ownership. You need to say it's all on me. Like nothing. I'm done blaming. I'm done pointing the finger. It's on me. I'm gonna take action, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. But if you're not willing to do whatever it takes, then guess what? Another week, another month, another year, another 5 years is gonna go by, and you're gonna be in a worse place. You're gonna be worse off, and you already know this. If nothing changes, and this is what's happening every single day. 2,000 men a day killing themselves because they don't feel they know how to ask for help, and they don't feel worthy, even if they did. And we need to shift that. We need to start holding more space. And this is the community I'm destined to build here on the Results Kill Excuses channel, is a community that is full of like-minded people that have been through the shit, but people that are saying, I'm going to take extreme ownership of my life. I'm going to start owning my shit, healing my shit, and becoming the best version of myself. And the best version of yourself isn't to become me, it's to become you. You starting to fulfill your potential. What is your potential? You have gifts that I don't have. We're all one of one. But yet we play this comparison game, and we've all heard it, right? Comparison is what? It's the thief of joy. The more you start comparing yourself to others, man, it's like the vacuum comes and takes away all your happiness, because you're looking usually at people that are better. We do two things. We look up and we look down, and we try and figure out where we fall in the scheme of all this that is, right? We look up and we're like, oh man, why do they have it so good? Why do they make it look so easy? And we look down and we say, well, fuck, I ain't there yet. And it's really bad when you look down and you're like, oh shit, I am the down. Oh no, here's the beauty. There's a silver lining if you've hit the bottom. Here's the silver lining. If you make the decision, there's only one way to go, up. The bottom is a great place to start this journey, this transformational healing hero's journey. And I'm here to cheer you on. I'm here to support you. I'm here to send you unconditional love. I'm so grateful for everyone that's commenting down below, being seen, being heard. If there's certain topics or anything that you want me to speak on, speak up. This is a community. You are a part of a community. As I said at the beginning of the video, it's not an accident. This is a spiritual alignment. If you are hearing this message, if this message is resonating with you, there's millions of people out there doing this, and we all kind of are singing the same chorus. And it is truly to help expand humanity to the next level, to get past our pain and our greed and our sufferings, the mental and the emotional shit, to heal. It's time to heal. It's time to heal ourselves, heal our families, heal our communities, and heal this planet. And I am here committed towards that mission and that goal. Comment down below, subscribe. Please, please, please share the message. If it's resonating with you, you probably know someone else that could benefit from hearing this message today. If you haven't yet, and you're looking to do some deeper discovery work, self-discovery, type in the 3 magic words, results kill excuses, to your app store. Download the free app. It's a custom app, the Results Kill Excuses Academy. There's 25 lessons that are free with me teaching you step by step a lot of the skills and a lot of the techniques that really helped me. But again, it's not easy, but it's worth it. And I'm here to show you the way, to guide you, and to keep speaking life into you. I love you guys. You know the drill. Results kill excuses. Because if it was easy, it would not be worth it. Greg's out.